Let's talk today about winning the blame game. Back in the day, unless you were a pretty big company, there really was not much of a consideration that a lawsuit could tarnish your image with your local customers. But nowadays, more and more, legal matters are being won and lost online and in the press. The whole issue could be resolved before discovery even gets started due to the immense pressure that can come off of social media when all of your most important clients and the press are sitting there judging everything you post and everything the other side posts. So when you have a situation where everything that you're going to write from a legal standpoint or just to defend yourself and everything the other person does in that same vein is being judged instantly by the only people that actually matter, then you're dealing with a very different circumstance than what you may be used to. So, litigation, more than anything else, and not only litigation, but public relations, is simply a competition to identify as the victim. The entire purpose of the legal system is to compensate people who have been wronged in a way that the court can fashion a remedy for. So you have to be the victim. If you're not the victim, then there's nothing that you can get from the court system. So whenever there's a dispute, it's nothing more than a giant competition for victim status. And I tell you, more and more, I see PR teams, crisis PR people being on standby and helping to draft correspondence and review correspondence before it goes out. And when you have a really good PR person on your side, sitting there working on all of your company's communications or many of your company's important communications, both publicly and behind the scenes to prevent yourself from losing accounts and to shape the way the press is going to write stories on your situation or bloggers, thought leaders, stuff like that, the difference that it makes can be monumental. It's really amazing how a really good PR person gets people's psychology so well. And you might be thinking to yourself, I'm just going to explain to them A, B, and C. And then the PR person is going to be like, they're not going to care about that. They're more concerned about how their own customers are judging them for being your customer. You're really going to need to be talking to your customer's customer. Or the issue you think is what's concerning them is probably not what's really concerning them. You're probably going to gain a lot more ground by dealing with D, E, and F instead of A, B, and C. And once these PR people say it, you're like, oh, that's right. That's an excellent point. But, if you're not in the PR business, you may not think of it. So anytime you're in a dispute or a litigation, or you have any kind of life or death serious matter, if it's at all within your economic capability, having some kind of PR person on hand can ultimately save you hundreds of thousands of dollars and make all the difference. I love when I'm able to work with a PR person, and I'm sure you would too. My name is Bradley Balin. This is podcast number 3 on winning the blame game, and I'm a small business attorney who defends entrepreneurs for a living. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call at 646-326-9971 or to email me at Brad, that's BRAD, at BalinLaw.com, B as in boy, AILYN, law.com. You can connect on LinkedIn, and please share, comment, subscribe, show your support so that I have an incentive to keep sharing this information with you.